So, do you have any suggestions for this class? You can type it in or just unmute yourselves shortly. Otherwise, I know the usual suggestions from you, and we can stick to them. And let's just start in a comfortable seated position. Use a block or a pillow, anything you like. Just try to be as comfortable as possible for the next few moments. And once you find your position, just start by taking 2 or 3 deep inhalations and sigh them out. And then just find your breath. And just be aware of each breath. You can even sort of suggest every time you breathe in, you can just sort of say, I'm breathing in. Breathe out. I'm breathing out. Just to make yourselves aware of the breath, each single breath. The eyes are closed. Seat is straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Facial muscles are relaxed. Notice how your inhalations become deeper. Your exhalations slower. And just place a gentle smile on your face. See if that changes anything emotionally. See if you can notice or come to the moment, the present moment on your inhalation. And as you exhale, be aware of the fact that it's okay, as it is. We're good. Just a few more breaths here. And then slowly, without moving the head, just bring the eyes towards the tip of the nose and gently open the eyes. Good morning. So let's move on to all fours. Bring the weight over the wrists by pushing the shoulders forward. Just slowly and gently warm up the wrists. Then start to circulate over the wrists, so you can go. Make sure you go into both directions, clockwise, anti-clockwise, and go beyond that point of comfort. You might feel they're a bit stiff this morning. So be gentle with the wrists. And then slow down, but keep the shoulders pulled forward. And keep the wrists pushing down and the arms straight. Push those shoulders away from you. Keep the pressure above the wrist. And then gently, gently bring the shoulders back. Turn the hands so that the fingers point towards the knees. And then slowly, here, take circular movements. Make sure you go in both directions. What feels good in this position also is a few cat-cows, because it does change the tension around the shoulders and upper back. But keep the shoulders pulled back, so we keep working on the wrists. And slow down, find center, bring the shoulders forward, turn the hands to face the front. Tuck the toes, lift the knees 2 centimeters off the floor, tuck the belly in, stay here, check the knees, make sure they're only 2 centimeters off the floor, not more. See if you can drop the lower back, curve the lower back, pull the tailbone up to the ceiling. And when you exhale, curve it down. So it's like cat-cow, but only moving the lower and middle back with the knees 2 centimeters off the floor. The shoulder and the neck doesn't move. It's only the lower back and the tailbone. Exhale, pull the tailbone down, push the lower back up. Inhale, lift the tailbone, curve the lower back. One more. Exhale, tailbone down, lower back up. Inhale, tailbone up, lower back down. And then push into downward facing dog. Find the floor. Feel the floor through the hands. Feel the stability that comes with that. And push through the first 3 fingers, straighten the arms, turn the arms outward so that the biceps face towards the ceiling. Feel the shoulders brighten and open. Gently then bend the knees, send the tailbone up one more time by creating then a curve in the lower back. And then keep that nice straight back and start to straighten the knees. Bring the shoulders above the wrists. Plank, so the legs are straight, knees are locked, tailbone is tucked in this time. Push the shoulders down, arms are straight. Be rigid. Phalakasana, plank. Then bring the knees down, but push the heels back as you do this, so that the front of the ankle and the shin are off the floor. You keep those off the floor. Bring the chest between the hands, So the area then between the pelvis, upper thighs, lower belly stays off the floor. And the arms, the hands, are just next to the chest, and the chin is on the floor. Ashtangasana, 8-pointed asana. And stay here, look forward. Look forward. So the lower belly, pelvis are off the floor. The shins are off the floor. Toes are tucked. Another 3 breaths. Pull the elbows away from you, outwards. 3, 2, 1. Push into the hands, come onto all fours. Exhale into downward facing dog. Look forward, walk the feet to the front of the mat. Bend the knees for this first forward fold. Feel the weight of the upper body on the legs. So really bend those legs. Then grab hold of each calf. Then keep the connection. It's almost as if we've tied a belt around the back and the back of the legs. And we're going to keep connected here. And then you start to straighten the legs. But keep that connection. When you feel you're going to lose the connection between the ribs and the thighs, you stop. But you keep pulling up. You keep pulling up. The head just hangs. Keep pulling. Suck the lower belly in. You might create a bit more space. Then bend the knees and slowly, slowly come up to standing. We'll start with a few rounds of Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. Remember, each movement gets a breath, each breath gets a movement. When you reach for the floor with the hands, that all happens in between breaths. So as you inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Take the right foot back, drop the right knee. Inhale, raise the arms. Hands down, exhale, downward facing dog. Knees down, chest, chin, flip the toes. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left knee down, inhale, Anjaneyasana. Hands down, exhale down, up that, forward fold. Inhale, look up, reach up, stand up. Exhale, fold. Left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Hands down, exhale, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin, inhale, cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right knee drops. Inhale. Hands down, exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot back, right knee drops. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Hands down, exhale, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Tuck the toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left knee drops. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Left foot forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, left foot back, left knee drops. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Hands down, exhale, downward facing dog. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Right foot forward, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot back. Inhale, lift. Hands down. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Right foot forward, left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Left foot forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale. Knees down, inhale. Tuck toes, exhale. Left foot forward, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Keep the eyes closed. Then bring the hands to the side. And slowly open the eyes. Bring the weight gently, or shift the weight rather gently to the left. Lift the right. So bring the knee forward. Just stay here. Flex the foot. Just stay here. Establish balance first. Feel the floor underneath that left foot. Bring the left hand outside the right knee. Try to keep the knee as high as possible. Reach forward with the right hand. And then open up towards the right. Follow the hand if at all possible. Push down with the left foot. And slowly come forward. Keep the right foot off the floor. Grab the right foot. Bring the right foot inside the upper left thigh. If your foot can't come up beyond the knee, place it down on the shin. But do not place the foot against the knee to protect the knee, because there's a lot of pressure pushing in. Open the hip. Push the tailbone down. Push the hip forward. Bring the hands to the heart. And if you like, open the arms up. See if you can bring the right hand down inside the right knee. Push the knee outwards. And then as you push the hips towards the left, pull the left arm over towards the right. Stretch the left side. Reach down with the right hand. Keep your gaze fixed on an object that doesn't move. But don't stare. Just look towards and through. It makes it easier. And inhale. Pull yourself straight. Bring the hands together. Bring the right knee forward. Bend the left knee. I know the left leg is killing us. Bring the right foot over and behind the left shin. Bring the left arm forward. Right arm diagonally across on top of it. Palms press. Pull the hands away. Elbows up. For 3, 2, 1. Then just open the arms. Release the feet. And shake it out. Then bring the weight over to the right. Lift the left knee forward. Establish balance first on that right foot. Bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Keep that knee pulled up. Reach forward with the left hand. And as you exhale, open up towards the left. So pull the right knee forward and reach back with the left hand. If you fall out of the pose, it's okay. Just get up again. Then slowly come towards the front. Grab hold of the left foot. Bring the left foot to the upper inner right thigh and push the thigh against the foot against the thigh. Most of the times we do this pose sort of towards the end of a class, and the thighs are all nice and sweaty and the foot sticks better. So we're going to challenge ourselves this time. We really have to push. Then bring the left hand inside that left knee, right arm up, push the hips towards the right, reach down with the left hand, bring the right arm over towards the left and stretch that right side. Pull the elbow back. And slowly come to center. Bring the hands to the heart. Bring the left knee forward. Bend the right knee. Flip the foot behind that right shin. Right arm goes across. Left arm over. Palms press. Pull the arms away and up. Gomukhasana. The 3, 2, 1. Gently open and release both feet to the floor. Shake it out. So the feet are awake now. Inhale, raise your arms up to the ceiling, look up, take an arch. Exhale, fold forward. Take the right foot back, drop the right knee. Inhale, open the left arm to the side. Nice gentle twist. Keep the left knee pulled in. Keep the right shoulder going over towards the left knee. Keep the back straight. Keep the neck soft. Bring that left hand down. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Take the arms to the side. Keep the body in a straight line. So don't let the left knee fall outwards. Don't lean over the front foot, over the front thigh. Keep the back leg straight. Inhale, bring the arms forward. Reach forward with the fingers. Reach back with the heel. And then as your next inhalation, just lift the right shoulder and turn to face the side. Drop the back heel. Push back with the back heel. Reach forward with the fingers. Straight arms, straight legs. Bring the right arm back. Lift the torso. Find Virabhadrasana 2. So stabilize the core by squeezing the belly, tuck the tailbone down. Keep the left knee pulled outwards, back leg straight. Come down a little bit more, another 3 breaths. Straighten the front leg. Take a reverse. Pull that left arm back. Keep pushing the left hip towards the back of the room as you come back up with the arms parallel to the floor. Keep pulling the left hip to the back of the room. Reach forward with the left hand, and then reach down with the left hand, up with the right. Don't bend the back. Try not to search for the floor. If your hands didn't meet the floor as you let it drop, then don't look for it. Otherwise, we'll sacrifice that nice straight back. Then bend the left knee, bring the left hand to the floor, push the elbow against the knee, pull the left hip in, bring the right hand outside the left hip. You can stay here by all means, or you can try to reach through and grab hold of opposite hands from the back and see where the bind is. I'll turn round so I can show you better. So sometimes we bind here. That's wrong. Sometimes we bind all the way behind the knee. That's wrong too. We need to bind halfway up the thigh. And then you can stay here by all means, or else straighten the front leg, pull the right shoulder up and back, triangle again. But this time with a bind. You can look down towards the left foot to keep it easier on the neck. Three, two, one. Bend the left knee. Release the bind, bring the hands to the front, lift the back heel, send the left leg back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Knees down, lift into cobra. And stay here for a few breaths. So the pelvis is on the floor in cobra. Pull the shoulders back. Elbows in. Gently look upwards. Then tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward. Walk or jump to the front of the mat. Bring the big toes to touch. When you look at the heels, you can't see them. So the heels are slightly pulled apart. The knees gently apart, probably about a fist away from each other. Bend the knees, straighten the arms forward. Find Uttanasana, chair. So tuck the tailbone down, keep the heart lifted, look forward. And then inhale, drop the arms. Come up to standing. Bring the hands to the heart. Lift the left leg. Take the left leg back. Raise the arms. Bring the left knee to the floor. Bring the left hand to the floor. Flip the back toes. Open to the right. Keep pulling the right knee inwards to the center line. Keep the hip forward. Feel the front of the left hip flexors. Reach up, push down. Flip, tuck the back toes, lift the back heel. Reach forward, backwards first. So establish balance, establish strength first. Feel the floor below the front foot and the back toes. Push the back heel back. The front knee reaches for the front. And then reach forward with the arms. So you press the hands away from that back heel. Pull the back heel as far away from the fingers as possible. And then turn to face the left. Keep pushing the heel away from you, the knee away to the front. Reach forward. So we don't bend, lift and reach. It's almost as if you want to pass a ball to someone just up there. 3, 2, 1. Drop the back heel, lift into Virabhadrasana 2. Keep the back leg straight, stay low. Keep pushing the front knee outwards, another 3 breaths here. Torso is long. The skin is soft. Straighten the front leg. Reverse triangular. Release that front leg. Stretch that right side. Then come back. Up. Arms are parallel to the floor. Keep a push on the right hip. Pull the arm forward, forward, forward. You get to that point where you can't go any further. Drop the right hand. If you don't find the floor here, don't look for it. Lift the left. Externally rotate the front thigh. Externally rotate the back thigh. Keep the back leg straight. Bring the chin to the upper shoulder to protect the neck. Keep the belly sucked in. Keep the core tight. Bring the left hand outside the right hip. Bend the right knee. Keep pulling that left shoulder back. Push that right elbow into the right knee. Keep the back leg straight. Then, if you want, if you can, if you like, reach through and bind. When you're in bind, keep pulling that right hip in. Keep the right knee pulled forward, the back heel pushed back. You can stay here, or you can straighten the front leg as you come into a binded triangle. Bend the front knee, release the bind, bring the hands to the front of the mat, lift the back heel, find downward facing dog. Inhale to plank, exhale to chaturanga, bring the knees down, bring the hips down, inhale, come up to cobra. Exhale, release. Bring the elbows below the shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the hips off the floor. Body is straight, tuck the tailbone down, push the heels away, push the elbows down, 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 suck the belly in. Keep sucking the belly in. And then gently pull the elbows towards the feet towards the elbows. Feel the core engage. Then just drop the heels towards the right. Keep the right arm exactly where it is. Lift up the left arm. Keep pushing the forearm down. Push the hips up towards the ceiling. Feel the floor with the thumb. The front thumb is pushing into the floor. Then bring the left forearm down to the floor. Keep the heels on the floor. Keep the heels on the floor. Feel a nice stretch along the left side. Push the hips up, up, up. Then lift the heels and allow them to fall to the left. Lift the right arm up. Push the left lower arm into the floor. Push the hips upwards. Reach up with the right hand. Push down with the left arm. Don't let the body sag. Suck the lower belly in. Thighs are strong. Keep the heels where they are. Just bring the right forearm down. Feel a nice stretch along the right side. Inhale. Bring the heels up. Bring the hips down. Find Sphinx. Exhale, come down, reach forward with the arms, and with your next inhalation, lift everything off the floor. 5 breaths, but keep pulling up, keep pulling up. Look forward, smile, and breathe. And bring the feet down, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and push up into Cobra. Feel if there's any difference this time. Then as you push into the hands, lift the hips off the floor and drop the elbows to the floor. Come up onto all fours with the elbows down. Wrap the hands around the elbows. So really wrap the fingers around. Then push the elbows into the floor. Keep them there. Don't move them. Bring the hands forward. Interlace the fingers. Push the pinkies down. So the outer edge of the hand down. Open the thumbs. Then bring the head onto the floor, just in front of the small fingers. Nest the rest of the head. Tuck the toes. Lift the knees off the floor. And start to walk the hands towards the feet, towards the elbows. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking. Find that tipping point. There's a point where you can't go any further without thinking you're going to fall on your back. Even if that happens, it's okay. Just make sure there's no chairs or stuff. And then maybe you can lift one knee and then the other. Or just stay there for today. That's fine as well. Headstand. So I prefer to teach the headstand or prefer to practice the headstand without needing to kick. So the trick here is really to bring the elbows into the floor, not too wide, otherwise we make balancing difficult. Bring the head down, nest the head, tuck the toes, lift the knees, keep the shoulders off, keep the shoulders pushing back by pushing into the forearms. Walk the feet, walk the feet, walk the feet until the feet become light. They almost lift off the floor. And then that's when you start to experiment with bending one leg and then the other. I can't see some of you, and if those I can't see are not practicing the headstand, that's fine. What I can suggest is to bring the shoulders below, the elbows below the shoulders. Press the hands into the floor, tuck the toes, lift the hips, push the shoulders back. This is a great exercise for headstand. And then just let the head hang there. Walk the feet as close to the elbows as possible and just stay here. But keep pushing the forearms down and forward so that the shoulders come behind the elbows. Some people call this dolphin pose. A great way to build strength in the shoulders for inversions. And wherever you are, slowly start to prepare to come down. Find child's pose. And press into the hands. Come onto all fours. Tuck the toes. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Lift the right leg. Bring the right foot between the hands. Kick the left leg in the air. Standing splits. Bring the right hand in front of the right foot. And see if you can slowly let go of that left hand and open up towards the ceiling. You can stay in standing splits if you like. You can look down, you can look sideways, or you can look up towards your left hand. Ardha Chandrasana. Bring the left hand down, turn the hip to face the floor. Bring the left foot down, mat width apart, so the feet are mat width apart. Bend the knees, lift the upper body, arms are parallel to the floor. Pull the knees back, tuck the tailbone down. Don't be up here, try to be as low as possible, but not into a passive squat. It's a very active squat. We're here for another 4 breaths. Keep pushing those knees apart. 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands to the heart, and then your exhalation, your next exhalation, to slowly come up to standing. If you feel a little bit dizzy, that's quite normal. Then inhale, reach up. Exhale, find that squat one more time. This time go into a passive squat. Bring the hands to the floor. Squeeze the knees against the upper arm. Look forward, arms are straight. Lift the heels. Locate a spot about 2 meters away from you, and you lift the heels and you want to go towards that spot. You keep wanting to go towards that spot. And then at some point, your feet will just lift off the floor. And we're here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the feet to the floor. Take the left leg back. Squeeze the right knee into the right upper arm. Bring the weight gently forward. Lift the foot off the floor. For 3, 2, 1. Push or kick the right leg in the air. And stay here. Stay here. 3-legged dog. Inhale to a 3-legged plank. Squeeze the right knee now into the heart. Bring it forward and squeeze. And squeeze.
Then kick the right leg back in the air. Bring the right foot down. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. So flip the toes back. Lift the knees off the floor. Lift the thighs off the floor. Pull the shoulders back. Push into those hands. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Keep pushing the toes back. Feel the upper body just hang between the arms. Exhale into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg. Bring the left foot between the hands. Establish stability. Then kick the right leg in the air. Left foot kicks into the floor. Feel that pressure go upwards. Open the hip. Bring the left hand in front of the left foot and gently open the right arm up to the ceiling. You can look down, you can look sideways, or you can look upwards towards your top hand. Keep the back leg straight. It doesn't have to be high. It can be down here, but keep it straight. So flex the foot, push the heel away from you. Keep the belly tight to protect the lower back. Then bring the right hand down. Square the hip to face the mat. Bring the right foot down. Open the feet mat width apart. Drop the hip. Lift the upper body. The arms are parallel to the floor this time. Pull the knees back. Shoulders down, heart open, tailbone tucked in. Or pulled out. Just see what suits you best. But the thighs are parallel or as parallel to the floor as possible. Bring the hands to the heart. And on your next inhalation, gently, gently come up to standing. If there's any dizziness, just be aware of it. Be careful. Then inhale, raise your arms. Bring the arms parallel to the floor as you start to go down to squat. This time come all the way down. Bring the hands to the floor like we did before. Squeeze the knees against the upper arms. Look forward. Lift the heels. And you just want to go forward. You just want to go forward. You just want to go forward until the feet lift off the floor. The trick is to keep looking forward so the head is as far ahead as possible. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Gently lower the feet to the floor. Keep the left knee squeezed into the left upper arm. Send the right leg back. Bring the body weight gently forward. Keep squeezing the left knee and then lift the left foot off the floor. For 3, 2, 1. Kick the left foot back. Stay here. Stay here. Back leg is straight. Back leg stays off the floor. Come to plank. Then squeeze the left knee in and forward. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Then kick it back. Bring the left foot down. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Drop the hip. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, come all the way down. Then bend the knees. Grab hold of the ankles. And with your next inhalation,
Lift everything off the floor. Point the toes up. Make sure it's the ankles that you grab. So if you're holding the foot, slide the hand down so you can move the foot freely. And then just reach up with it, with the crown of the head, with the tips of the toes, and kick, kick, kick. 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring the hands below the head and just take a moment. Wiggle the hips left to right. Relieve the lower back. And bring the hands below the shoulders. Come onto all fours. Slide the right knee forward. Swing the foot inwards. Pull back with the back leg. Find an upward pigeon. Take a moment here to slow the breath. Calm the mind. If there's any tension in the front knee, just drop the hip down towards the floor. And then slowly walk the hands forward. Bring the elbows to the floor. You can stay here, or you can drop all the way down the floor. Just pull the elbows out and melt towards the floor. Just let everything go. If there's any tension, breathe into those areas. Breathe into the areas where you feel the tightness. Be aware of the area, and as you exhale, just let it go. Rajasana, pigeon. Then gently press into the hands. Walk the hands to the right knee. Drop the right hip to the floor. Keep facing the front. Just swing the left leg forward and place the right sole into the inner upper left thigh. Turn the body to face the left foot. Pull the hip outwards, meaning backwards. Keep the foot flexed. Look forward and beyond. Walk the hands, walk the hands, walk the hands. And then grab a hold of whatever you can grab. It might be the knee, the shin, the foot. And stretch, stretch. So push the back of the left knee down. Keep the foot flexed. Push the heel forward. And to make this more effective, don't round the back. So don't try to touch the knee with the forehead because that creates a curve in the back. Look forward and try to bring the chin to the toes. That helps us keep as straight a back as possible. And we actually feel the stretch better or more if we keep looking forward. Then release, come up. Send both legs forward. Open the feet apart. And then slowly, slowly lean forward and choose where you want to be, where you can be. You're either on the hands or on the elbows, or you can reach sideways for the feet, push the feet away from each other so that the toes point towards the surface, the ceiling, and try to bring the heart down. Choose your depth. Wherever you are, it's fine. And slowly, slowly come up. Bend the left knee. Bring the left foot towards the upper right thigh. Bring the hands forward to the floor. Swing the right leg back. Find pigeon on the left. Take a moment here. So close the eyes. Look forward with pride. And then slowly, slowly walk the hands forward. Come onto the forearms and all the way down if you like. And once again here, work with your breath. If there's any tension in the left knee, just drop the hip towards the floor. And press into the hands, come upright. Walk the hands back towards the left leg. Drop the left hip down. Keep facing forward. Bring the right foot forward. Place the left foot inside the upper thigh. Pull the right hip back. Face the right foot. Keep looking forward. Walk the hands, walk the hands, walk the hands. And then grab hold of whatever you can grab. Push the inside of the right foot away from you. Keep bringing down, keep pulling down, keep pulling down, but look forward. Press the back of the right knee into the floor. See if you can press the left knee down as well. Suck the lower belly in, create space. It might give you more depth. And then slowly, slowly release. Come upright. Send both legs forward. Reach up. And once again, looking forward, just fold forward into Paschimottanasana. Make it as active or as passive as you like. Push the inside of the leg forward through the balls of the big toes. Then gently release. And slowly, slowly Find your ways onto your backs. And in your own time, find shoulder stand. If you don't want to take shoulder stand and I can't see you, just take bridge. Once you find shoulder stand, do try to stay there first. Align the body with a straight line in the room. I'm sure you have corners, windows, doors. So push the hip towards you and push the feet away to create a straight body. And then once you've established that straight body, then bring the feet behind your head. And maybe you can, if there's any tension between the shoulders, just bring the arms back towards the feet. Halasana. If you're not in Halasana, that's fine. If you don't want to go into shoulder stand, that's fine. Take the bridge. Then let the knees fall towards the ears. And slowly, slowly roll onto your backs. Take Matsyasana, fish. So push the elbows into the floor, push the hands into the floor. They're as close to your abdomen as possible. Lift the sternum. Let the head fall back. Point the toes. Keep pushing the elbows down and back to keep the back rounded. And then slowly, slowly come onto your backs. Bring the arms to the side. Bring the feet mat width apart. Knees up. And then just let the knees fall to the right. Bring the right foot over the left knee. Not too much thinking, just lift the right foot, place it over the knee. Take 3 breaths here. Then release, lift the knees. And let the knees then fall to the left, the head goes to the right. And just a simple movement, lift the left foot, place it on the right knee. It's just to intensify that twist. Inhale, come to center. Grab hold of the outer edges of the feet through the knees. Ananda Balasana, so happy baby. Content baby. Push the sacrum, the tailbone into the floor. Try to touch the floor with the shoulders. Then bring the knees together. Hug the knees. Bring the nose to the knees. Lift the shoulders off the floor. Reach the arms forward. Stretch forward. Real reach. Feel a nice stretch along the neck and the shoulders. Then reach the legs forward. Point the toes. Push the lower back into the mat. Then flex the feet. Push the heels away. Clench a fist. And squeeze every single part of your body. The face, the back of the neck, the throat, the shoulders, the neck, the back, the arms, the hands, the chest, the belly, the hips, the thighs, the knees, the calves, the feet, the toes. Squeeze and let go. Shavasana. Well done. You can either log out if you want a longer Shavasana, or else Stay with me and I'll talk you out of Shavasana in about 2 minutes. Enjoy. And slowly bring your awareness back to your room, your space, your mat. Feel your body. Feel the effect of practice. Find your breath. Slowly bring movement to your body, your toes, your fingers. And take a deep breath, raise your arms over your head, stretch. And as you exhale, turn to any side you prefer. Try to keep the eyes closed and slowly come up to a seated position. Bring the hands to the heart. Bring the head down towards the hands. Place the hands to the forehead. And then slowly open the eyes. Namaste. Have a nice day, everyone. Thanks for joining. Great to start the day. And see you all soon. Bye, Joanne. Bye, Martin. Bye, Tiziana. Nice to see you, Tiziana.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Anya. That's Lila. And there's someone through my clubs, but I don't know your name. Bye.